Hi, my name is Seja, and I'm an e-learning support specialist at Do It Academic Technology. Today, we're going to learn how to copy components from one course to another in Learn at UW. If you have a course from a previous semester and you want to copy materials to a new course, you're going to need to copy components between the two. We'll start here at the Learn at UW instructor homepage. Here you'll see a list of all the courses you have access to. You'll need to have access to both the new and the old course in order to copy between the two. First, click on the link for the new course. In this case, I'm going to click on my Test Course 2. Once you're within the page for your course, you'll notice that in the upper corner there's an Edit Course button. The symbol beside it is a green book with a pencil. I'm going to click on Edit Course now. Under Edit Course, you'll find a lot of tools which you can use to customize your course. The one we want is under Tools, and it's called Import Export Copy Components. Under Import Export Copy Components, you'll have several options. What you want to do here is to copy components from another course. Make sure the blue bullet next to Copy Components is selected, and make sure there's a check mark next to Include Protected Resources. When you're finished, click Next. Now it's going to ask you what course you want to copy components from. If you only have a few courses, you can select it from the drop-down menu. I only have one course offering to transfer from, so only one shows up here. If you have multiple courses, it might be easier to search for offering using the link below the drop-down menu. Under Select Course Offering, you can search for a course by its offering code or its name. When you've found the course you want, click on the bullet and click Add Selected. After you've selected a course, you get to choose individual components to copy. You can either select all components using the check mark here. You'll see that they all turn blue to indicate that they will all be transferred to your new course. Or you can choose individual components. I'm going to choose individual components starting with Content. You'll see under each component you have the option to copy all items or select individual items to copy. I'm going to select individual items just to show you how that works. I'm also going to transfer grades. If you have grading schemes that you want to copy, you need to select grades and not grade settings. I'm also going to select home pages and navigation bars. When you're done selecting components, click Next. In the last step, for the content component, I chose to select individual items. All of the content from my previous course shows up on this window. You see that I have two modules, Module 1 and Module 2, and it includes reading, exam answers, and additional resources. If I only want to transfer over the readings and not the exam answers, I can click on the check mark next to each item I want to transfer to my new course. When I'm finished, I just click Next. This final page will confirm what you're copying over. You see that I have content, 6 out of 7 items I've selected to copy. I'm copying all of my grade items and categories, my home pages, and navigation bars. If any of these are incorrect, I can just click Modify in order to go back and select more items. I can also repeat this process if at some point I realize that I'm missing something from my new course. If all this information is correct, click Next. The copy summary will show you which items you're transferring, and when it's finished, a green check mark will appear next to the components. Click Done to finish the process. All of my components should now be transferred to my new course. I'm going to double check and go to Content. You'll notice that my new course now has all the content which I transferred from my old course. Not all items transfer automatically. The three which don't are navigation bars, home pages, and grade schemes. You have to apply these components manually. I'm going to go through each and show you how to apply them. starting with the navigation bar. To apply a new navigation bar, you want to go back to Edit Course. From here, you want to click on Navigation. You'll see that all the navigation bars from your old page are here under Nav Bars, as well as a course default one that says that it's active. In order to change it from the default nav bar, what I want to do is to click Change, and then select the one I want from the drop-down menu. In this case, I want the Modified Spring 2010 nav bar. When I've chosen the one I want, I'm going to click Apply. Then it'll ask me to confirm whether I want this to be the active nav bar. You can see now that the old nav bar is now active in my new course. The next thing we're going to do is to apply the old homepage to the new homepage. Again, I'm going to click on Edit Course, and I'm going to click on Home Pages. You'll notice that next to the course default homepage, it says Currently Active. What I want to do is to set the one I imported as active, and in order to do this, just click on Set. When you're done, you'll notice that under Active, it says that your imported homepage is now currently active. The last thing that has to be applied manually is grade schemes. If I go to Grades at the top, and then click on Grade Schemes, I have a list of grade schemes that were created for this course. In this case, the imported one is letter grades, and as you can see from the check marks, it's not currently set as default. If I click on the grade check mark next to letter grades, it will ask me to confirm whether I want to set letter grades as the default grade scheme for this course. I'm going to click Yes. And you'll see now that there's a green check mark next to letter grades indicating that this grade scheme is active. So in quick summary, what we've learned is how to transfer components between courses, how to activate components that don't automatically show up, such as navigation bars, home pages, and grade schemes. This concludes this tutorial. Remember that once you're done setting your course, you need to activate it before students can see it.